Hi, Audrey. Hi, Audrey, Elaine, Sherry, Monica. Monica, you're up early. Tina, Martina. Lovely to see you all. Okay, so I'm a bit earlier than usual because I've already prepped what I was going to do tonight, and we're cooking burgers for my sons. They've gone climbing and then they're coming back with their friends. So I thought, you know what? Let's get the live out the way and then I can chill out for the rest of the evening. So there we go. Martina's going to finish her dinner. I can manage looking and chewing, but not typing too. Okay, yeah, no, don't do that. That could be messy. Hi, Linda. Okay, that's fine. Hi, Sandra. Lovely to see you. Okay, yes, I just saw someone comment about the clearance rack. Oh my word. I mean, even I got some stuff on the clearance rack, and I don't tend to buy retired stuff, but I couldn't resist some gems. Gems, and what else did I get? Maybe some paper. I've also purchased a stamp set that I know it's retiring, but it's got snowflakes in it, and it was reduced. So hopefully that'll arrive in the next few days, and I've got like 3 weeks to use it. I mean, of course, I'm a demonstrator, so therefore I have a little bit of a limited run on being able to show stuff to you, because why show stuff that's retired? But there we go. So Linda shopped way too much. You see, oh, it's a shame Linda's not in my team. Never mind. Okay, I'm just going to crack on with it. Let me show you what I've been doing. So yesterday I stamped this very pretty design. Just trying to clear some space for me so I can at least sit down. Where has it gone? Oh, don't know where the rest of it's got to. Oh, here it is. It's under here. This. So that's half the page left. I've been already cutting out little bits and pieces from it. So I grabbed out the colours that I used in it. So there was Pacific Point, Bermuda Bay, Balmy Blue, things like that. I have, oh, a little speckle of Night of Navy there. So I have cut some elements out with Night of Navy, white, Bermuda Bay, some, what's that, Pool Party, I think, and some little elements of silver. I will tell you the die sets I've used. I use Merriest Moments, which is reduced. Can I just say this is reduced? I did use, I think I used a rectangle stitch frame once for something. I have to confess I haven't used Golden Beauty as much as I wanted to, and I could not resist. Look at these beautiful, very fine detailed leaves. I've cut out a few of those, and also cut out a load of these sort of textured circle type things, because they can almost look like little flowers. They're very nice. So I've cut a whole load of those out, cut some of the flowers out for Merriest Moments. Then I cut out a few of the scallop squares. What else did I do? If I find anything else, I'll let you know. But I also used the embossing folder that goes with Merriest Moments. It comes as a set together. So I pre-cut a few bits and pieces. Just going to move off to the side the larger elements and just show you what I've got here. So here is a piece of white cardstock that I just put through the embossing folder on its own, okay, with no cutting out, just the embossing folder, just so that you get an idea of what that looks like. Then this is the embossing folder used with the die that cuts out the shape, with the die that cuts out the middle. You can actually cut it out all in one go. So that's the other option. Then the other option is actually to cut out the really pretty design, then emboss it. Okay, you can't do it all in one go. You have to cut, then emboss. But then you end up with this panel here with all these little bits cut out, which is very, very pretty. So that's the sort of 3 different options with that combination die and embossing powder set. Embossing folder set. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I'm glad you could join me. Hello, Caroline. Oh, Caroline, I gave up. Yeah, I can't believe you did it. You're amazing. Well done. So I used the scallop squares from Colour and Contour to cut out that one and this one, and then I layered up. Oh, hold on, I need to sort out my frames here. I've got a few frames. What's going on? What's going on? Well, that's a silver one. No, I don't want that. That's a square. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I'd switch these off. Oh, I've just had a notification to say Ellie's going live in 15 minutes. Oh, I'd better hurry up so we can go and watch her. Right. Oh, here it is. So I just layered up. Now this is a good tip. If you have rectangles or scallops that can sit in each other, it's worth cutting out a few elements in one go so that you can use those as layering rectangles or squares or circles or whatever it is that you want to do. So I was thinking that I could place something like that. Although I might need to put something else over the top of that. Or maybe that one. That might hide it. Oh, there we go. That would look good. Right, I'm going to pair that up for a second. That's good. Then I also remembered that there was this gorgeous scalloped, stitch scallop, this one here in the scalloped contours die. Sorry, not colour and contour. That's the name of the stamp set. Oh, I'm so glad that Stampin' Up are uniting names. It's going to be so much easier to remember things. All right. Let's start then with a piece of cardstock. I'm going to... oh no, have I got up another card base? No, I haven't. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. If you hear me go quiet and just wittery, it means I'm talking to myself. Just trying to figure out what's going on my desk. So I've got white and blue. Might need to work on 2 cards in one go so that I can get off so Ellie can go live. Right. Got this lovely piece of white. I sometimes like white on white. Now, I was going to do a little bit of gold gilding on here, so might get the gold gilding flakes out. And so for that, I need to get my heat and stick powder. Right, where's my box of embossing powders gone? Oh, Ruth, where have they gone? You had them out last night. Right, that's a bit weird. Hold on. Oh, they're on the floor. Of course, they're on the floor. Where else would they be? Right, what do I need? Heat and stick. There we go. This is my old heat and stick from years ago. I better get a scrapbook of paper. I'll bring back the piece of paper I had yesterday. Fold that in half. Okay. So my idea was that I'm just going to use my finger. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm just going to use my finger and gently kind of rub over the top of some of these leafy elements. I've never done this before, so, you know, what do I say on this channel? I do these things so that you don't have to. Because if it doesn't work, you'll know not to do it. Right, so that's that one. I fancy seeing some on here. Right, I'm just going to rub on, rub. Right, then pop a bit of heat and stick. I hope it sticks. Because if it doesn't stick to start off with, it's never going to work, is it? Oh, it does stick. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm going to apply a little bit more. Just going to do a bit across there. Yeah. Oh, it's sticking. All right, good. Let's get some of this onto this one. Okay, that's done. I fancy trying to see what it's going to look like on the blue, this native navy as well. Let's try a bit of that. Sorry if you're asking questions, I haven't looked up much. Heat and stick. Yes, this is heat and stick powder. I'm going to heat it up in a second to get it sticky. Now, the thing is not to overheat this stuff. You've got to heat it until you see it do the change, you know, to turn. And then you just got to stop. Because at that point it is sticky, and that is the point that you need to get your gold flakes out. Alright. So don't overheat. Right, I'm just going to fold that up and bin it. Okay, because I've already made a mess. Right, I'm just going to clear up some of this. Oh, I've just realised though, if I put gold flakes on it, it's going to look, well, I was going to try and keep it silvery, but never mind. I can mix silver and gold, can't I? It's my thing. It's my design, so I might just feel like it's a silver and gold day today. Right, I've just got my gold flakes ready. I'm just going to move that to the side because I've got to start heating up. I've got so many little bits and pieces, I'm worried that they're going to get blown away. So as soon as you see those crystals melting, that's it, move away, move away. So it's much quicker than embossing powder, okay, because it's a different thing. It's not embossing powder, this is heat and stick. So by heating it, you're basically making it sticky. Right, that's it. I think I might need to move you guys up a little bit. Something plasticky in there. Oh, that's not meant to be in there, is it? Get that out. I'm gonna have to stand for this. Just want a little hint of the gold on there. Okay, that's nice. You have to give it a bit of a rub to get the excess off, but that's fine. That's all I wanted, just a little bit of a shimmer. Okay, so that's the white one done. So I'm just going to move that aside, bring back my heat tool. Do this again. Okay, so you see as soon as it turns, move away. Oh no, it's not embossing powder. No, no, no. Heat and stick is not embossing powder. No. It looks like embossing powder, but it is not. Because it says it on the packet. So when you have a look at it, make sure you, yeah. Right. So again, I want to get those excess bits off. I've never thought of using this before, but it's quite handy. Because they stick on in flakes, you get more attached than you need sometimes. You do need to be quite firm to get it off, the excess. That's quite handy. I never thought of using that before. Right. Okay, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Right, we've got 1, 2, 3 to go, I think. 1 more to go, rather. I've done. What have I done? Did I put it in that one as well? No, I didn't. Just 3. See how quickly that turns. So, as I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just saying it again. As soon as you see that those crystals melt, you need to move on. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's not focusing. Look at that. So nice. Right. Can pop that away now. Oh, it gets everywhere. I've got a bit stuck in there. Right. So let's go back then. I wanted to use that one. Definitely wanted to use that on there. Maybe pop that on there. And then I was thinking I could just cut some little panels. So to cut a panel that fits just inside those rectangles, I will tell you the measurement that I used. I cut them to 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. So 2 5/8. Oops. I think this is the right, yep. So I'm just going to cut a couple of those because I know I've got a few frames that I can put those into. There's that one there. And I quite fancied. So you see how the design, like that, you can see the design, how the design matches up, that on top of there. So what I'm going to do is actually turn it round that way. So you get to see some of the design underneath. I'm thinking it'd be really nice actually to pull this forward a little bit. Make it quite 3D. I'm just sort of twisting these up that way. And then I could pop that inside there. Let's see if I've got some more frames here. So that could look nice there with that inside it. Okay. Just see if I've got a... Oh yeah, there we go. That can go under there. Oh, It's getting a little bit lost under there, isn't it? I'm wondering if that just a white base would be better. Oh yeah, that's better because you couldn't see it then. Okay, go with that one. And then cut out at the side here are lots of little, let me just move these bigger pieces aside for a second. Here I've got lots and lots of little tiny pieces. Got some flowers. Also got this really pretty kind of little label, and it's got an embossed section in it. That comes from the this one. It's in here somewhere. Golden Beauty dies. That I hadn't noticed that before, but that's in there. I think I'm just going to start sticking because otherwise we'll be here all night. There we go. That's a beautiful coloured cardstock. Thank you. Which one? The yes, Heidi. Yeah, it is worth having a box because yeah, it can get very, very messy. Oh, this needs a pin in it. Right. Ooh, stray gold flakes. So I'm going to stick that on there. Oh, there's a little piece that needs knocking out of that section there. Okay, I think that panel will look nice in there. I think I'd like to lift it up a little bit. So I have got some scrap pieces of card here from packaging, and I think I'm just going to use that to almost like a dimensional, but it's not as thick. Actually, I could double it over. Okay, let's cut that down to 2 inches. I just cut. Oh, hold on. What was I thinking? Oh, here we go. Cut that down a bit further. Okay, that on there, that on there, and then maybe that on there. Yeah, that'll do. So this is a good way to use up bits of cardboard and stray packaging. Instead of using up dimensionals, you can use it to booster your cards, or layers on your cards rather. So pop that on. Oh no, that needs a bit off it. There. I can never silence my phone, then I cannot have a call. Ah. Yes, I was thinking that, Monica, to layer it up, yeah. But I'm thinking I've still got flowers and stuff to go on it, so it might be that I'm going to add some more dimension with the florals. Got more florals to go again. So I might not get round to putting the sentiments and stuff on it just yet, but not today. I mean, I might save that for another day because that means getting a whole load of other stuff out. So I'd rather just make up the cards now and then think about the sentiments later. Well, I like that, and I think that on just to a white base, it's very classy. Actually, I'm not going to stick that just yet. I want to do this one. So I'll stick this one down first. Now, I don't like the ratio of that one. And also, I've got some little pieces that need popping out. So I'll quickly do that. Because the whole point of this die is that you can see these pretty scallops, so it'd be a shame not to be able to see that. And I want to cut down this card so that I've got an equal border all the way around. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to do the nail trick. You know the nail trick? I'm going to put your nail in where it needs to be cut. Sometimes you don't need precise measurements, just eyeball it, put your nail in. It makes things so much quicker and easier. So if you want to see how I stamped this pretty snowflakey background, please do watch last night's video. I will link it in the description so that you can go and see how I made it. It was really good fun. And as I was saying yesterday, the shimmer white cardstock that I did it on is not the cheapest cardstock. It's, you know, we do have cheaper cardstock. So you could attempt it with normal white cardstock, but if you do it on the shimmer, hopefully by doing this, I'm showing you that you can get at least 6 to 8 cards, if not more, out of that one bit of stamping. So that's my kind of aim here, is to show you how that would work. Right, I'm going to stick that down. I've just realised that. I don't know whether to do it. No, okay. Just do it in the middle, Ruth, and then cut off the edges in a minute. Okay. Actually, it could protrude from the top slightly, couldn't it? As long as it doesn't protrude from the bottom, it won't interfere with it opening. There we go. That's stuck down. Look, my fingernails are still inky from Tuesday's class. Right, so that one's going to go on there. I do like seeing this little stitched element through. Can you see that little detail? So pretty. And that die is the one that goes with the Merriest Frames set. Right. So I've got a spare bit of card here. I'm going to do exactly the same thing again. So I'll cut that at 2 inches this time. Make sure I get this measurement correct. Now this one's a bit thicker, so my blade will not go all the way through. So all I do is just do that, snap it, and then snap back, and it will come off. Go for 2.5 on this one. I think while I'm here, I'll cut another one. You know, may as well while the machine's out. So snap. Snappity snap. Oh, I needed to cut that short. Oh, I got that wrong. Oh, never mind. Easily rectified. Let's stick that on there. I just had this thought, maybe I should colour the edges of the cardboard so that you can't see it, but I don't think anyone's going to investigate that closely and go, oh, she didn't colour her cardboard in. I'm just going to cut that off while I remember. Right, now, very nice. I think we need to do a bit of decorating. I can always come and use these pieces again tomorrow night, can't I? So, tweezers. I've got a class next week that I need to use the tweezers, and I keep putting them ready in my basket so that I remember to pack them. So I think that would look nice somewhere. Yes, at the top, so I'm not hiding the snowflake, I think. Right, so I've got some of these poinsettias already cut out. I know you don't get blue poinsettias, but they're just a blue flower. I'm not going to overthink it. Okay, so another one. Okay, sorry, I'll do that again slower. So you get your tweezers, thumb and forefinger, yeah. Twist them so that your forefinger is on the top. All right, so thumb, finger, forefinger, so twist towards you. Then put your tweezers in, hold thumb and finger over the top and twist. Okay, so over, twist. And it's really important with this hand or the opposite hand, you put your finger and thumb over the top and you twist the flower petal, and it looks like you're going to damage it, but you're not. Let it twist up like that. Okay, and then when the paper relaxes, it leaves that lovely shape in there. I'm just going to stick these together. Where are my little pegs gone? I did have pegs on my desk the other day. Just going to stick these together. Give them a little peg. Leave them to the side for a moment. Right, that's done. Then I want some of these pretty elements here. So I have got that silvery one. Or should I just forego the silver for a minute? Let's go with the blue. That's nice. Oh, I've got some of these holly leaves. So now with the holly leaves, I would do one kind of twist down the middle, like that. Oh, come on, focus. And then do lots of little ones all down the side like that. So it kind of mimics it. So, okay. I never regret any Stampin' Up. Uh-oh. You love all your products, don't you, Claire? Claire gets such joy from them all. I think the trick is to make sure you use them. That's how they bring joy. Using them, giving cards away, selling cards, whatever it is you want to do. You know, some people, they give, I was talking to a friend today who gives Christmas cards, birthday cards as gifts, you know, because it's a great way to bless people. Right, I've got that little one there as well. Yeah, so as I said, I'm going to leave the silvery ones. I think leave those for today. Right. Right, let's get my dimensionals. I think I'm going to leave that lighter coloured one. It doesn't feel right to use it. Just, you know, I think once you decide on a leaf colour, just stick with that one colour for me. That's what I prefer. Right, let's get this. It's easier to put the glue on the thicker parts of elements like this rather than trying to faff around doing it on the thinner. So get that stuck down like so. That one. So welcome if you've not been to my channel before. Hello, thank you for coming along. And if you do like the sort of things that I make, if you like hanging out here, please do consider subscribing. It just makes it a bit easier to be able to find me again. No, I don't want to use those ones because I've just used that pale colour there. Maybe some of these. There we go. Put 2 there and have another one down here. And yeah, let's do that. Let's stick these on. Tiny bit of glue there. Sometimes it's easier to get the tweezers or a pokey tool or something just to hold things into place while they dry. I'm fortunate that I have fairly dainty hands, but I know not all crafters do and sometimes can struggle. So just use tools. It was interesting, I was watching Tim Holtz do something, and ordinarily, you know, because I tend to have a longer thumbnail, you know, I find certain tasks really easy because I just use my thumbnail to flick something. And it was interesting watching him because he doesn't have long nails and he has to use a tool, and that's absolutely fine. You know, just grab a tool, do what you need to do. Right, so I don't know if you can see all these tiny little dots. These are deliberate. I deliberately cut them out using these dies here because they're a sort of wiggly circle, and then they've also got texture in them. How cool is that? So let's see if we can pop some of these in the middle, like so. Well, some people do get my card, and I know I sort of say that I don't send many cards out. I send cards to all my customers and all my team monthly, and occasionally I send them out to other people too. I wouldn't want to name names. So yeah, Caroline, you never know. I think you have had one of my cards in the past, I think. So there is a way you can get one of my cards actually, and also support one of my favourite charities. I do have some cards listed on eBay currently, so if you would like the link for that, I'm happy to share that, or if one of my admins can go and grab that from Sunday's YouTube live. Oops, there we go. These make absolutely delightful centres because they've got that little bit of texture to them. I don't know if you can... You see that? Right. I don't know whether to put that in the middle. I have got some, I'm sure I have got some other... Oh, the other thing I bought in the clearance rack was... I have a box of retired sort of gems, and I don't know if I've got it in here. No, oh, there were some gems that came out the other year, those really gorgeous blue ones, and they were in the retirement list, and I was like, I've got to have more of those. Are these current? July to December 2020. Oh, these are current. Okay, I can use these. Right. Or I'm not thinking of just doing a cluster of 3 in the middle. I think I might just do that. Just do 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, don't flip over. Okay. Thank you, Vicky. Through what hoops do I have to jump to get the scenic garden sent, since I don't do parties? You need to put an order in of £275. So that's about, what's that in euros? 300 and something euros. But don't do it until the 5th of January, Martina. You need to save your orders up and place a big order in January. And because you are the host of your own party, you then just put the code in. And actually, I'll tell you the figure now. Hold on. Bear with. I'm just getting it for you. It's €375. So you need to put an order in of €375, and you put that code in as if you were purchasing it, and it will come up as 0. You split your gems recently into, yeah, retired and current. I thought this was my retired one, but this is current, so I must have put it in there by accident. I forgot. I'd forgotten I had them. What a pain. Right. There we go. I'm not going to put much more on this. Yeah, you probably could do with the sentiment, but I don't. My mind's blank. I'm not sure what I'm doing on that one. So let's move to this one. So this one I think would have a nice little sentiment maybe there, or put onto white and then stuck on there. Right, what have I got? Now you see that's got that lovely snowflake there. So I'm not sure it actually needs much. I don't want to over gild the lily here. So maybe just some little flowers will be fine. Because I want that snowflake to be shown off. I don't want to overdo it. Actually, I might even just do these flowers one colour. Sometimes by doing lots of different colours it can overstimulate. Oh, what do you think? That one or that one? Or that one with a border? I don't like them layered up next to each other. What do you think then? The lighter one or the darker one? Okay, I'm trying to sit and look on my desk to see what else other little tidbits I've got here. I've got this one gold leaf from the other night that I haven't used. Could pop that on there. You like the lighter one? Yes, and special birthday. Sorry, I forgot to say, I do send out, if I know it's been someone's special birthday. Now it was, no, whose birthday was it the other day? Was it Carolee? Is Carolee on here? Lighter, it shows better. Okay, thanks. I needed a reason, Navarana. Hi, Navarana. Right, let's stick this down. Oh, Navarana, you would have loved last night's video. I got really messy. Oh, actually, no, maybe my fingernail issue is from last night as well as Tuesday's class. You like it best without the label? Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, yeah, I hear you. I know what you mean. It does seem to sort of interfere with the line of the thing. The line of the... Oh, what about that instead? Just do that. See, I figure you don't have to always put a sentiment on. You can write what you need to say on the inside. And also sometimes when people display cards, what you might want to say to them is private. So it has to be on the inside, it doesn't need to be on the outside. The fact it's a beautiful card is a message enough, isn't it? Oh, that's my sister. Oh, my days, that's my sister sending me messages. I better switch my sound off. Okay, so look at these pretties. I've got these ones now I can put on. I think that would pick up a little bit on the gold, wouldn't it? They're sort of, I think these are meant to be pale papaya. But anyway, they've got a gold sort of feel to them, so it goes with it. See? Now, we're going to go for a white card base with this one. Keeping it simple. Sorry, it just makes me laugh when I go, yeah, let's keep it simple. And I've just like, I've embossed, I've heat embossed, I've stuck gems on. Simple? Ruth doesn't do simple. I hate to cover your pretty stamping. Yeah, no, I agree. Because the whole point is that actually, in spite of all the fussiness, the focal point still needs to be the stamping, in my opinion. You know, so the whole reason that we put this border around it is so that, again, the focal point is ultimately, and the reason that we go for contrasting colours is so that you go back to looking at the focal point, which is the stamping. So there we go. Right, I don't know if I need to go. Where's that one other? I think I'll have one. Where did I put? Hold on. Oh, where's a second? Where's the other one that I put the embossing flakes in? I'm sure I did do embossing flakes on one other. I think I can hear my children returning. Oh, sure it was 3 that I did it on. One, two. Oh, I did it on the... I did it on that one. That is the 3rd one. All right. Let me just have a quick look and see if there's any chance I could do another quick one. I quite like the idea of that being raised up so that you have it actually frames something in here. Does that make sense? Or we could do that across it so it actually lifts up a bit. We could do a flower and a... Oh, I could bring those silver elements in now, can't I? This one hasn't got gold on it. Let's do that. All right, this is going to be the last one I do for tonight. So I need to stick that very carefully on there because I don't want that to show through on the other side. So a bit of glue. I might go and get the... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's way more glue than I anticipated. All right, I wasn't expecting that. I'd forgotten that that was a different sort of ratioed rectangle. Okay. Okay, Ruth made a boo-boo there. Gonna have to get my glue rubber on that. I might wait for it to dry. Okay, so I wanted to have that raised up. So I'm going to get the... Oh, I could use strips of these. Or I could use the sticky strips. So Stampin' Up! Do these extra thick strips. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use 2 at a time. Oh, could make a shaker card. Could do. Might not. Anyway, if anyone wants to make a shaker card, you can make a shaker card doing this. Slightly extravagant going for the 2 strips, but I do want it to stick. So I would class these as your luxury style cards. These are for the special people in your life who are going to appreciate how much time and effort you put into these. If you were selling these, oh, you're looking at what? At least £7.50, if not £10 a card for these, because, you know, they take quite a bit of time and a lot of product. I would also make sure that the inside card had a liner before you know, layer it up on the inside as well, so it was quite thick if you're going to sell them. Right. Okay, that worked, yes. Luxury card with 5 stars. Alright, take care. Can you show the dark blue scallop under again? Dark blue scallop. Oh, this one. Oh, to put it underneath there. Oh, too late. Another day, Audrey. Right, I'm thinking that across there like that. And to stick that, I'm actually going to cut. Oh, gosh, that frightened me. Oh, gave me a scare. All right, the boy's back. Right, okay. I'm just going to finish this one and then. Whew. I thought the bogeyman was out to get me then. Sorry, I'm looking at comments. I'm like, I'm not really concentrating on my flower very well. There we go. Stick that on there. Now I said I was going to use some silvery bits for this one. Now I've got this one. Got that one. And what else have I got? I've got some of those. Oh, I've got hollies. Got some hollies left. Could put a bit of colour on these. Yeah, I'm going to put a bit of colour on that because I want it to stand out from the background of that. Find a brush. Ooh, there's a holder for your brushes coming out in the new catalogue. I haven't ordered it. I did do a pre-order today, but I didn't order those. Also, there's some new brushes coming out that are slightly smaller. So these are the Stampin' Up! Brushes. The new brushes are slightly smaller, and I'm anticipating that they're more this size. Oh, you know what? Just do all of it. Let's just change the colour of these. Because I can. There we go, that's better. I wanted it to look different to the colour underneath. I would have done the same, Martina, but I think Ruth has the same plan. A rather large sentiment for the white inside would be an absolute eye catcher. Yes, I agree. yeah. I would if I had my sentiments out. I just can't be bothered to go and get them out. But yes, you know, I give these ideas and let you guys run with them. So I look forward to seeing what you guys make. Oh, I don't want to stick that one. Or maybe that one. You know what? I'm going to swap that one. And that one. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Right, Ruth, get on with it. Right, only need the tiniest amount of glue for that one. And then I want a really pretty little silver centre. Because these reminded me, cutting these little circles out with that die set reminds me of those little gold gems that Stampin' Up! Have released to go with the framed florets set. It's like, you can make your own. Why buy the metallic embellishments? Look, you can make them. So that's what I figured with that. Right, I am just going to put a whole load of dimensionals here. I'm going to just put a few together. Take these off. Well, you can use your pick tool to take these off. And then I'm going to stick these in place, like so. I'll go for the large one. I think we're starting to get our first Christmas cards. We had coffee and carols at church today, and someone's given us a Christmas card. I guess it is the 1st of December, so we can start putting our Christmas decorations up. Although I've got my sister coming up this weekend, so I don't think we're going to do it for them, because decorations take up space, don't they? So don't think we're quite going to have a space to do it, because she has children's. She has three, and they're, you know, the size of adults now. So I don't think they're going to have space for the tree and all that. Yes, they're cut from the silver cardstock, Judy. Yeah. Just going to stick that little flower there. And oh, I've got a little silver flower here. I'm sure this little silver flower would like a little nudge in. Let's pop you here. Make sure you stick properly. There we go. What else? Oh, I did cut a silver holly leaf, but no, we're not going to put silver holly leaves now, because that'll just confuse the situation. I do have another little silver flower though. I could pop that down here. Yes, very nice. It's not interfering too much with that pretty frame, is it? Okay. Then we want a little centre for these ones. Tiny amount of glue, and I've got, oops, flip you up the right way, pop you on there, and nudge you over a bit. Just hold them there for a few seconds. Thank you, Linda. Oh, happy birthday, Susan. I know, Martina is the queen of embossing her flaps. Sorry, that sounded much more ruder than I intended. Her envelopes. Sorry, her envelopes. Right. I feel like I need a little flower up there now, but I think I've run out. Oh! Oh, yes. Little silver flower saves the day. So you set your rule and you keep repeating it. So silver flowers have light blue centres. Oh yes, embellies, embellies. Let's put the embellies on. These are so gorgeous. Oh, actually, I think I fancy doing these ones. Oh, oh my goodness. They just look perfect. Let's do that. Oh, don't come off in my hand. No, 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 no. You've got to stay there and stick. There we go. Right, and then I think I'll put the aqua ones in the centre of these ones. Yes. Okay, so that was a little bit of a different one. I've never done anything like that before, but I think it works. But you're quite right, those of you who suggested stamping, having a sentiment, you could just have a gorgeous sentiment right in the inside of that. But this is really fun and dimensional. Thank you, Audrey. Yeah. All right. Oh, someone's getting more snow. My goodness. Yeah, I think the snow is on its way. So that's a more silvery one. I still have plenty of bits and pieces left here. I really do want to play with these scallops at some point because look at them. They're just utterly fabulous. I mean, could we have scallops and scallops? No, that's it. No, that's just ridiculous. We won't do that. But look, oh, look at that. We could have waves of scallops. I mean, you could have, oh, just scallop on scallop. Ooh, we could make a pretty dress. Oh, right, stop it, Ruth. Let's move on. Getting distracted. Right, there we go, my lovelies. 3 gorgeous cards, and I still have all this left from that piece, that stamped one sheet wonder from last night. And yeah, look, see, I want to put that in there, that in that one. Still got that one to go, and I think I've got a silver border somewhere I could do that. So right, all that to go, 3 cards down. I'll be back at some point, try and finish these off. Oh, so I've just knocked something down. So let me know which is your favourite. Was that the first one? No, that was the first one, wasn't it? Right, 1, 2, 3. Let me know what your favourite one is. You love the silver one, the last one. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Shaz. Lovely to see you, Shaz. Check out the sale, Shaz. Any of my, yes. So Shaz might be receiving one of these because she shops with me, and I'm about to send out catalogues. I've ordered the new catalogues today. That I managed. Oh, no, actually, I did that about 2 o'clock last night. 2 o'clock in the morning last night, and then I'm aiming to try and get those out ASAP. And oh dear, is Martina making funny comments again? I'm not even going to reply. You like the silver and the blue. Oh. Yes, Vicky, and I've actually got an envelope sitting here ready to send you something. So, yeah. Thank you, Debbie Strelsin. Thank you. That's very kind of you. You are excelling at your craft, and or should I say at your art. Every day you keep out doing yourself. Thank you. Are you new to the channel? Welcome. I've not seen your name before. Thank you, Patsy. Middle and last are beautiful. Thank you. Right, do you want a little bit of a more of a close-up then on the details of some of these? That's a detail of that one. I mean, if you wanted to go even further, you could put a bit of ink blending on the edges of these. There we go. That little rogue, I like that little rogue leaf there. Oh, there we go. Right, so colours wise, I used basic white, Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana, Night of Navy, and then the gold flakes and the heat and stick powder. So I will update the description so that you can purchase what I've used. I don't think I've used anything that's retired. Oh, the gold glimmer I think is the stuff in the mini catalogue, and I think it's reduced. It's the packet with the gold, the evening evergreen, and the white. Merci beaucoup, Lydia. Oh, merci. Oh, bienvenue. Okay, I think if you've not got any questions, I'm gonna skedaddle. And if you need, and if you've got any questions, please just comment in the below this video. Sorry, my words are just like flying out my head. I go to say something and I can't think of the word, so I better go. Yes, come again, Lydia. Yeah, you're missing the blue papers. Missing the blue papers. What do you mean, Caroline? Oh, hi, Levine. 213. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I better go before you eat all the burgers. Thank you, Patsy Moffat. Hi, Claire. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Oh, thanks, Lorraine. Good night, all. Lots of love to you all. And if you need to ask me any questions, email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. Please subscribe. Do all the fun YouTubey things like sharing the video out with your friends if you think that they'll enjoy these creations. Not enough. Yes, that might be it. That might be it. Yeah. Yeah. Take care, all. Bye. I hate this bit. Bye.